gentlemen, it's time for a delightful but soporific episode of Ultra Quiz Plus. Yes, we've gathered around the kids' table with huge helpings of comical organic compounds, bathed in a satirical gravy of gelatinous buffoonery, washed down with copious amounts of liquid sass. We are following COVID-enhanced safety protocols as we assemble in the tinfoil-wrapped environs of the Craft Brew Underground Boom Boom Room, appointed with all the trappings of a colonial settlement. By the way, on a more serious note before I proceed, I want to give a shout-out to a friend, a good friend, who would have been here tonight, but he's a doctor. He's a VA doctor at Lewiston Auburn VA Clinic, and he has to hunker down and quarantine for the next several months because of the latest breakdown. So I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Scott Hansen, MD. Thank you. Woo! Another one on the front lines, and I hope they all stay safe.
Oh, Scott, thank you very much, Scott.
The panel tonight is a blend of old and new friends gathered to give thanks for any possibility to perform, even if that means agreeing to do this crazy show. I am the man whose level of arousal only grows the more times you talk about stuffing a bird. Did you really write this? I'm Sheldon Bird.
Watch out, ladies, I know you've heard about the silver tongue of Sheldon Bird.
Yes, indeed, I'm now eyeing this panel with no small amount of suspicion, as I find my cage has been replaced with a roasting pan filled with potatoes and carrots. With me tonight are three of Maine's top comic performers. First is a man to whom, if he tells you he wants to come in your Thanksgiving dinner, you should under no circumstances ask him to bring the gravy. Nate Clark!
Hey, there's a gravy shortage. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, thanks. Everybody do their bit.
Is it really brown?
Yeah. Got to change the oil.
Ooh, yes, right, yes. Yes, and we have Leonard Kimball in the audience. Bound to be an interesting evening. Also with us tonight is an actor and comic you may have seen next to a giant Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup, but won't see around here no more after tonight, making his Ultra Quiz debut and swan song all together on the same night, Brian Brinegar.
Hey, that's me. Hey, for me.
And, of course, an Ultra Quiz Plus veteran whose win record is only surpassed by her creativity by the dumpster. Dawn Hartill.
Yay!
And now it's time to introduce the light entertainer. What does that mean anyway? Whose genius can only be described as starchy. Doug Birgfeld.
Thank you very much, Sheldon Bird. You are correct. I am Doug Birgfeld, and this is Ultra Quiz Plus, and we are, as indicated in the tinfoil-lined Craft Brew Underground, boom, boom, room here at 34 Court Street. Did I say 44? I meant 34 Court Street. It's on, the entrance is on Main Street, but the address is Court Street. But I know you'll figure it out, because if you like the beer that Craft Brew Underground has, you're a smart person. So get yourself down, Craft Brew Underground, from Thursday through Saturday, any night of the week, and enjoy their absolutely COVID-safe place to drink a beer and hang out with your pals. I hope those are the hours.
Yeah. Thursday through Saturday, every night of the week.
Every night of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no formal training. Anyway, tonight I have, of course, as Sheldon has indicated, three of Maine's top comic performers. And before we roll into the bulk of the quiz, we like to just take a minute and have a quick chat with our performers to see what they may be up to around the state or the region, if you're Don. Don, what do you have going on?
The
Dawn,
region.
is that you saying she gets around?
Oh, Sheldon with a point already.
Liquid sass.
Well, let me check my calendar. Oh, nothing. Nothing coming up. This time of year, I'd normally be doing corporate gigs and Christmas parties, and guess what? Nobody's doing that this year. But I do have the podcast that was recorded a couple months ago that is still out there. Everyone has a story to tell, and it so far has the most hits he's ever gotten on his podcast.
Wow.
It's also the first episode, but
It is not.
Yeah.
It was this first episode he had me.
Yeah, of course. Don Hartill,
But not
regional
the last.
superstar. And we also have, Don, thank you very much for letting us know what's up in your world. We have a new panelist tonight who, as Sheldon's indicated, is making his Ultra Quiz Plus debut and sadly leaving the state straight after this for reasons unknown. Brian Brinegar.
I still have that new panelist smell.
Yes, indeed.
Fresh out the bag.
So what do you got coming up, Brian?
I don't have anything to promote. I have no shows or anywhere I would like anyone to see me. I am leaving this place as quickly as I can, as soon as my realtor hands me a big fat check tomorrow, and I am gone.
You need to go somewhere where there's more COVID, I take it.
Yes, actually, yeah, this is way too safe.
He loves the danger.
I do. I eat, I run with scissors, and then I go into a pool daily.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys insane. I'm glad we've set him
I
over
can't
there.
be doing that in these environments. I need somewhere warmer, so I'm moving to Colorado.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you afterwards about
Okay,
that.
you'll tell me afterwards.
Sheldon will tell you after. Okay, also with us tonight is another returning panelist. It's Nate. Is it Nate White?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Nate White.
It is, yeah. It's been a while.
White.
Wow,
Yeah,
how are
it's
you?
been a while,
Yeah,
Nate.
I haven't been in, it's been months, I guess.
Has it been months?
We're not used to seeing him without all those OUIs in his pocket.
Right.
Is that some type of kinky French joke? I'm not from here. I don't know.
It's a Lewiston joke.
Lewiston joke. I see.
All right. So anything coming up?
Did you say comedy dates or court dates?
Whatever you would like people to know about.
It's the only dates he has.
In spite of COVID-19, I actually have just as many booked comedy shows as I usually would.
Wow.
None. I am going to be exploring my erogenous zones under my mother's supervision, though. So I do have that coming up.
That's comforting.
Look
Thank
forward
you
to
very
the
much.
paternity tests.
Well, with that,
Nice earlobe, by the way.
with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we move on to the bulk of the quiz. Now, for new listeners and longtime forgetful listeners, the first round is multiple choice, where I read a question and read out some multiple choice possible answers to our comedians. And as always, we usually start out with an easy softball question, just so everybody can get into the vibe. And
As
tonight,
always, usually.
Any night of the week.
Sometimes.
any night of the week. Oh, man.
And there's 3 answers to every question.
3.
Well,
Don, you
because
get the
that's
first
what we
question.
agreed upon.
We agreed that there would be 3.
Did you get that in
At
your
least
contract?
3.
Yeah.
You're going to get
That
the
is
first.
my rider.
So you get question number 1, right?
Okay.
So you can show these boys how to do it. Okay. Oh, and by the way, each comedian will have a chance at the question. Question number 1. Now that Trump will be a resident of Florida, what will be the first headline he inspires? There's 4 possible answers. She's
for a
she's
video.
already going.
Well, I
up.
mean, it made sense. There's an orange on their license plate. So.
All right. Number 1 possible answer. Florida man attacked by alligator in vain attempt to drain the Okefenokee swamp.
Okay.
Number 1. Could be number 2. Florida man's wife charged with trespassing for attempting to redesign the landscaping of Disney World.
She wanted the carpet to match the trees.
Yes. Racking them up. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Racking them up. You could have number 3. Florida man stands by as alligator eats child, saying there were good people on both sides. Or you could have number 4. Florida man mauled by a panther in misguided attempt to grab some really bigly pussy.
See, now, aren't you glad there's 4 answers?
I am. As much as I hate to say I want number 4, I mean,
love a big
that's like a
pussy.
Joe Exotic joke all over the place.
All right?
So.
Usually she tells me which one I should have cut.
Well, I was being nice because Brian's here.
Yeah,
so,
that's nice of you.
yeah. Number 4,
You're going
the
with
pussy
the
joke.
bigly pussy.
Yeah.
All right, Don Hartill.
I'm all about the pussy.
We have heard what
There's a
Don...
song in there somewhere.
We've heard a lot about Don Hartill's answer and her preferences. And now we'll move on to our new
That's not where I
panelist.
thought you were going to go.
freaking, we're killing Leonard. The next person who will answer the question is Brian Brinegar.
That's me.
Yeah, you got anything? What do you like?
What do I like?
For the possible answers to that question, I'm saying.
Oh, well, I thought you were. That was like you narrow it
attention,
down a little bit.
Brian.
I like lots of shit. No, I mean the pussy. That was. I mean, you got to. I guess you got to go with that one. That's why you left it last. That was the big punch.
It's a big punch. It's
Yeah.
a big punch. So Brian Brinegar loves pussy, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're moving on to Nate White, who. All right, Nate.
Nate
right.
looks
Yeah.
stunned.
Nate will not pick pussy.
Nate will not pick pussy.
It's more like pussy won't pick me.
Nice.
And Brian, just I know you're new to the show. Just so you know, there are no punchlines in this show at all.
Okay.
So there's no.
Yeah, there's
way
no-
Fair enough. No punchlines.
Not to fact check you, Doug, but is Guantanamo Bay part of Florida? He said he's going to be a Florida resident, so I didn't know.
Jeez, that sounds. I think I can confirm that that's true.
Okay, good. I'm going to go with
Really?
Cuba might have something to say
Oh,
about that. but-
Cuba!
yeah.
Aren't they a lot the same?
I mean, I'm no
I think so. I don't
geographian or anything, but
Yeah, and Nate trying to know, like, trying to act like he knows geography.
I was just saying, if he's moving to Florida, his jumpsuit is going to match his skin. But that's not my answer. My answer is number 3. The what was that one again?
that was the one where an alligator is eating a child.
a child. Yes, and in the alligator's defense, he thought the child was 18.
okay.
All right, and
And Nate's all about eating children.
two of our panelists are into pussy. and
You like veal?
Nate is into eating children. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, that was question number 1. So we're starting to get the bounce. We're
What
starting
was
to get
the
sway.
answer?
Oh, did I not tell you the answer?
No.
Well, the answer was, in fact, Florida man mauled by a panther in misguided attempt to grab some really bigly pussy. So
Woo!
Brian Brinegar's calculations were correct.
And Dawn's as well.
Well, yes. and,
Well, yes, the birdcage got
know,
it right.
I'm-
Don't
Okay,
worry about
yeah.
the host. He's
Yeah.
not
You know,
really sure
I'm
what's going
easily
on.
sparkled by
Yeah.
new meat.
I know.
So, moving on.
But I am an auditor by day, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
I-
make sure we keep track of the scores.
Understood. All right,
Yes,
we're gonna
indeed.
roll in. We're going to roll in to question number 2, this time directed at our new panelist, Brian Brinegar.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Here it comes. What will be the most troubling thing that the Bidens will discover when they move in to the White House?
If they
God,
move
what
in.
won't be troubling?
Could be. Answer number 1. All the mattresses and seat cushions were wrapped in heavily marred industrial grade. Oh, shit, I fucked it up. All the mattresses and seat cushions were wrapped in heavily marred industrial grade plastic. Could be number 1.
Well, it keeps the spray tan stuff from sinking into the furniture, so that's
the
smart.
reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's. If
I'm
it's
sure
not,
that's all
I'm
that's
sure
spraying
that's why
around
it's
in
true.
there.
2. Jill will find Melania's custom-made sex doll that surprisingly very much resembles Barack Obama.
I heard it was Fabio, but okay, sure.
Cool. I used to call him President Fabio. And number 3, Joe will find an eBay account on the White House computers that have the nuclear football listed in the sporting goods sections for $450 million.
Only 3 answers to
Oh,
that.
I
Please
was
don't.
just going to say, but I was trying to give Brian some time to answer.
Don't get used to it.
Okay.
Give Brian some. I'll edit out all the silence. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I think it's the football for very concerning reasons for national security.
It's the national security.
Is that the only answer you remembered? You can be honest. It's,
that can happen.
it's okay.
Nate,
Yes.
where do you think you fall?
I am going to go with number 2, America's 44-inch president, Barack Obama's sex doll.
Whoa, man!
Leonard, why are you against my...
For the benefit of the listening audience who may not have heard a member of our in-person audience scream out, "It's too much." And Nate talked about the 44-inch president.
Melania
He was
says.
talking about his ears. Anyways, I'm going to also go with the sex toy because,
Those are
you
handles,
know.
aren't they?
Oh, Sheldon. Wow.
Erogenous zone.
Sheldon's got all the quips tonight.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Oh, wait. You get paid too?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doug.
Look.
I'll meet you by the dumpster afterwards. We can
Hey,
compare.
as usual, any discussions about payment will occur out by the dumpster after the show. Bring a condom.
I'm going as well with the sex toy of Barack Obama because he is the promised land.
Ooh, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer was the Barack Obama sex toy. Ladies and gentlemen, of course it is. How could it not be?
You guys get my joke, though, right?
Dawn
He was
and
the
Nate
44th
score.
president. I said 44 inches. It was very witty, and I don't feel like it got the response it deserved.
It flew right over the bird's head.
Yeah, I know how you. I know how you
no, it's
feel.
fine.
I
But
mean, I
Leonard was
really-
right to point out that 44 inches is way too much.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's coming.
I mean,
from
fool me
Leonard.
once.
Leonard,
I'm sure. I'm sure the audience at home is dying.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
they-
COVID.
It's one they'll think about for
Yeah,
days.
of course.
So, Nate,
Yes.
since I'm talking right to
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I thought what I might do is answer. No, I'm not going to answer it. No, that's not
Why
what
don't
I
you
do.
ask
I don't answer the questions, do I, Sheldon?
No.
No, I read the questions out. So I'm going to read out a question to you, Nate, which is the third question. Here we go.
Okay.
Picking it back up. What will be the first line of Joe Biden's inauguration speech?
Okay.
So I'll let you noodle
Concede this, bitch.
on that. Well, you're not. There's 4 possible answers. 1, my fellow Americans, I stand before you humbled and sadly, more than a little surprised than I should be, that you chose a president and a vice president who actually know what they're doing.
Oh, that's, what is that?
That's satire. That's called that is satire.
I'm not familiar.
Number 2, right? First, let me apologize for being late, but we had a hard time getting the smell out of the presidential motorcade. All right?
Smells like Mickey D's and freedom.
Right, and freedom. 3, today is a new day, and tomorrow will also be a new day. And the day after that, hell, right? That's how it works. Just every day, right? Mm-hmm. It's new.
Yeah. I'm inspired.
See that one. Or you could get up there and just go, well, that was weird.
Okay, look, here's the deal. I think you would go with the tomorrow is a new day because that's my pillbox says that tomorrow is Tuesday, which makes today Monday, which would mean tomorrow. So here's the deal. Number 1, I think. Number 2? Well, it was okay, all right, here's the deal. Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Nate
I
White.
gotta. It took a while.
yeah,
The
you had to
whole
let it
thing
roll.
to
You had
get
to let it roll.
It had to, yeah.
All right, Nate White, number 2. Don
It
Hartill.
usually takes Nate a while to do number 2, but
Oh!
Not usually.
I'm going to say to the writers this week, wow, you struggled.
Yeah, I did struggle.
Yeah,
I'm trying to sell it. Thanks for your help.
work harder. I'm going to go with number 4 because I think that's probably all that Biden's going to muster by January.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Brian.
You'll be
It's up
alive
to
in
you to
January,
weigh
right?
in on your possible answer.
I gotta believe it's the smell from the motorcade because I have had a steady diet of fast food for years in my life, and I realize what that does to your environment, and
knew it.
it had to have done something to that motorcade. It just had to have. Now maybe I'm taking this a little bit too seriously and really putting a little bit too much thought into it, but seriously, they need like some Scotch Guard put into that place. They need some desiccant to remove any lingering moisture.
There we go.
I mean, we're even probably going to want to
Little
throw slap
Febreze.
down. Oh, definitely
Febreze
Febreze, but that's
all
more
over
of
the
a final
place, right?
step. I'm talking like kills. We need like some solid layer of kills thrown down there. I mean, I'd say blow the damn cars up, but you can't. That's their fucking point.
Oh!
So, and then you Febreze that bitch.
Fantastic. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, was getting the smell out of the presidential.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Brinegar gets his first right answer tonight. Oh, no, you've got another one before. Yep.
Yes,
okay,
he did.
So I'll just jump that out.
Yeah, that's why Doug doesn't keep track of the scores.
Doug used to keep track of the scores, and that did not work out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving deeper into this high-quality script. We are rolling along. And as usual, at this stage, I like to just slow it down a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, here we go. Don, last question of the first round. Since COVID has or will ruin everything everywhere forever, including Thanksgiving this year, what will be the effect of all those Thanksgivings not happening?
I beg to differ. This Thanksgiving is going to be awesome because my mother-in-law can't make it.
Because COVID took her. That's dark, Don. Oh my God.
All right, answer number 1. Could be the world aluminum market will crash due to no one being compelled to bring a side.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Take that. Or it could be America's nurses get a much-needed break as emergency room visits plummet because 350 million people are not drunk from November 25th to January 2nd, except Nate.
These are all too real so far.
I know, it was a hard week to write, ladies and gentlemen. It was a really hard week to write. 3.
He ran out of his Xanax.
2.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I got to stay confident, guys. Now, hold on. Due to the lack of holiday gathering, everyone kept their crazy political views to themselves, donning a new renaissance of peace, culture, and invention.
Ooh,
Wow.
I like that.
Right? Or the population of turkeys worryingly explodes, but then saves the day by eating all the murder hornets.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes,
Well, thank
indeed.
goodness.
Since
Who's
we have
answering
so
first,
many-
Doug?
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Oh, no,
Sheldon.
please. You are the talent.
Yeah, please, Sheldon.
I didn't want to interrupt. I mean, it's a Sheldon Bird.
It is. Already.
Because we have so many listeners in other countries, I'm going to go with number 1 with aluminium.
Aluminium.
I was thinking that British too. Weird. Aluminium.
It's not spelled that way. I tried to spell it aluminium.
It is
and
in
It's the same
England.
spelling.
It
It's just
is
that's
spelled
silly.
differently. I see. Brian Brinegar, where do you think you fall?
I like the idea of the turkeys eating the murder hornets. That has a whole kind of like saves the day. We can have like a theme song playing in the back, and like maybe 2020 doesn't end on a total suck note.
Right.
But
It's very Hollywood.
I also have a little bit of a problem with number 1 because of all the tinfoil hat wearing motherfuckers out there. I don't think anything's happening with the aluminum
market.
stocks at all. In fact, I think that's why they've been so goddamn quiet lately. They are doing just fine. So we need to seriously check into what's going on with Reynolds and anyone else into any type of like thin metal fabrication. They're up to shit.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that's what's really going
I bet
on.
this whole QAnon thing is backed by big aluminum.
And Brian Brinegar.
Have they denied it? Have they denied it? So that's all I'm saying. Keep your eye out. That's why we're distracted by the goddamn murder hornets.
Yeah.
Alt-right's own Brian Brinegar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Brinegar. Hey. Hey, Nate.
So should be your answer was?
Yes. You notice I did not actually give an answer.
I do.
I am
yes.
running for political office.
The Scorpion Group.
No, it's the murder hornets.
You're being interviewed by NPR.
It's the murder hornets for the theme factor.
Okay.
And I'm thinking whoever did Jurassic Park, we get him on it.
Right on. I'm right there. I'm right there. Nate.
Well, since Thanksgiving this year, it'll just be me and my parents. There'll be no extended family bringing over aluminium. Hey, Europe side dishes.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be me, my parents, and meat.
Yeah.
Lots of meat. And my mom.
Big meat. 20 pounds worth of meat.
Wow.
So basically a Tuesday night.
Yeah. But on Thursday.
So you're going with which one? I'm not sure I was clear.
Aluminum.
You're going with the aluminum.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was the murder hornet.
Again.
It's always about the birds and the bees.
Don't be fooled
right.
by
I
the
gotta tell you. Well, thankfully, we're leaving the part of the quiz where my writing is critical to its success.
We made it.
I don't think my heart was going to take anymore.
Oh, thank you, Sheldon, very much
Is
for your
anyone still
support.
listening?
We're moving into a different round, Sheldon, I think.
Yes, we are.
And I think normally, Sheldon, you read out the bit that describes this round.
That's normal, Doug.
Yes, and I think we'd like to continue with that
Would
tradition.
you like to continue
for the holidays?
All right.
But before
Since
you
everything
do
else
that,
is
Sheldon,
upsot, we
how
might as
about
well
a quick
keep this.
check of the scores?
A score check? Is a score check in order?
I think a quick check of the scores would be right in
She
order,
must
Sheldon.
know that something's up.
She must.
Quips have been flying here. There's been more bell ringing than any other show
Something's
so far.
definitely up. Nate's
So what
side
we
of the
have
table
is-
is tipped.
We have
my
Nate
dick.
White with 4. We have Brian Brinegar with 6. And we have Don Hartill with 7.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Count those bells, ladies and gentlemen.
as always, the scores are as tight as our fans here at Ultra Quiz Plus. So, Sheldon, I don't.
Yes, Doug.
I don't think it means anything, actually. What I would like to say, Sheldon, is would you care to let everybody know what this next round is about, including why knowing the scores is important?
Why, sure. It's time for the round where our comedians earn their place in your heart by writing jokes on the fly. Yes, that's right. It's time for the stand-up shuffle. While we take a short break, we'll give our panel this topic. Ask them to write a joke or two on that suggestion. Are you ready, panel?
Ready.
The topic tonight is dinner table conversation. And we'll be back after a short 8-second break.
That's right. It is a short 8-second break, but I would be remiss if I did not remind our listeners that I am Doug Birgfeld with a lovely, lovely Sheldon Bird, with Don Hartill, Brian Brinegar, Nate White, our lovely audience here in the fantastically appointed Boom Boom Room at 34 Court Street at Craft Brew Underground in Auburn, Maine. And I think everybody out there knows. I know you've looked far and wide for ultra quizzes around and have found, sadly, one. We're the only ultra quiz out there, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't have to plus it, but we did! And we're back here at Craft Brew Underground Boom Boom Room at 34 Court Street in Auburn, Maine with the lovely, lovely Sheldon Bird, myself, Doug Birgfeld, your host, including 3 wonderful comic performers, Don Hartill, Brian Brinegar, and Nate White. Sheldon, I think we left off.
Now,
What's up?
what are you going to do?
I don't know. Well, the thing is,
That is not going to get you a ding.
I have gone through great effort not to do that several times. That's it. I'm farting now.
Right.
it'd be one thing if my sight takes worked, but since this is a non-visual media,
Studies have shown
Obviously,
there's
I'm
no
free to
COVID
fart
in
whenever
it.
I want now.
Sheldon, I never thought you thought otherwise. But anyway, Sheldon, could you remind me? I think we're in the stand-up shuffle round. Is that right?
That's right, and it does mean something.
It means
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna have comedians tell some jokes based on a topic, I think. But could you elucidate a little bit more
Well,
detail?
as we
Elucidate.
said, the topic tonight is dinner table conversation, since we have a notable dinner coming up.
Yes.
But also, the important thing is that the current leader gets to choose the first comic up in the stand-up shuffle.
Right,
And
who's
as
that?
we learned before the break, the leader is Don Hartill.
Don.
And that means, Don, you may select the first comic in this round. And as always, you may choose yourself.
I will not choose myself to go first. And because we have a new person in the cast, I will
yeah.
definitely choose Nate White to go first.
Hey. Okay, that's fine.
Nate, are you ready with a couple of yolks?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready, baby.
Okay, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate White!
I'm so tired of being asked this. I'm actually glad to have a small Thanksgiving this year. My extended family is so concerned about me having kids. They're always like, when are you having a vasectomy?
Nate White!
My Trump supporting uncle asked me to pass the cranberry sauce, but instead I slowly removed my mask and passed the COVID, and now he's dead.
Oh, Doc!
I hated him. Oh, I hated him so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate White! Now, Nate, who would you like to select to go now?
Brian Brinegar.
Ah, me. Okay. Do I just go right into it, or?
Why, yes,
okay.
launch right in.
An introduction. Good. It'll make this flop even better. No, see, here's the thing. I am not good at writing on the fly, and all this assignment did was give me some serious freaking anxiety, because I've been thinking about those dinners that you have, and I grew up in kind of a very passive-aggressive, non-confrontational kind of a family where we would all just be like gritting our teeth so much we could hardly even get the forks in just to eat. Just and then I'm getting divorced right now, which I know wasn't really a topic we were going to discuss, but here I am. I know.
Now
right?
I know why he's leaving the state.
But now I'm thinking about dating again, and you have to have those dinner conversations with someone that's like, oh my God, I really don't even want to be here. I don't even have jokes. I concede the goddamn round, but dinner conversations are not anything that I am looking forward to, because all the time you're sitting there just judging how this person eats, and it's barely even able to have sex with them after, because you can think about how they chew. Is anyone else just me? Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Now that you're single,
Yeah.
you can have all the stuffing you want.
Hey! Wow.
It's a
Ladies and gentlemen,
friend joke.
Brian
Thank you.
Brinegar.
Thank you.
Brinegar,
I'm stressed.
I would ask you to select the next comedian, but since it's a de facto, we're going to pass it right over to Don Hartill.
Was
Ladies and
that
gentlemen, Don Hartill.
Is that a fat joke? All right, so I'm actually really anxious as well about Thanksgiving, as Brian is, because my oldest son and his girlfriend of 5 years got married in July, and I am so worried that they're gonna have a Thanksgiving announcement that they may be procreating, and I will not be able to eat if that happens. But the other thing that I was thinking about was. Something I definitely will bring up at Thanksgiving this year is a poll that I read recently where they polled people all across the U.S. and asked them what their favorite side dish was for Thanksgiving. And like most states said mashed potatoes or stuffing. New Hampshire, of course, said cranberry sauce, but that's really a condiment. And Maine, Maine's number one side dish was the side salad.
Nope.
So I'm just thinking, who the hell did they pull? One vegan from Yarmouth? Because they should have pulled someone from Lewiston, because then definitely the side dish would be crack.
I'm very happy we worked in a Lewiston crack joke. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Hartill.
Hey.
Sheldon, that was a stand-up round, wasn't it?
That was the stand-up round.
You know,
Even though nobody stood, it was the stand-up
it
round.
was a stand-up round, and
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
I heard the jokes and I heard the bell, and I'm just, I'm sitting over here thinking, I'm really just feeling it. I just feel, Sheldon, that's got to have done something to the scores.
It did a little bit. Would you like to know what it did?
I would love to know.
Oh, all right. It did a little bit of adjustment.
What'd it do?
We now have Dawn with 9, Brian with 8, and Nate with 8. So we are nearly knotted
A
up.
race to the bottom.
We really have tightened it up,
That's
haven't we
right.
not?
You know, that
First
means the
time-
dreaded song round, once again, is probably going to be pretty
First
important.
time Nate ever reached 8 in his life.
It's like the panel has been doing their kegels. It's so tight.
Point for the host.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen. Now, usually we move into the true or false round, which is what, Sheldon? It's lightning fast.
Lightning
That's
fast.
right, it's a lightning
No, it's
fast.
3 lightnings.
Is it 3 lightnings?
3 lightnings now.
Well,
Because Leonard isn't here.
I
mean, he's here, but he's not. He's not.
We can't.
We don't let him on
afford
mic.
the time to do 3.
Not that dark. in here.
Well, this round is lightning fast, and it is a place.
I can't give you a point for that. I'm sorry.
You see how I lose control?
Yes, you
Sheldon,
have
from
lost
time to
control,
time. I lose
Doug.
control from time to time.
If you
It's
paid
lightning
attention
fast,
better.
and it is usually where the scores diverge, ladies and gentlemen. Sheldon, are you prepared to read out the lightning fast questions for true or false? But before you do, it's true or false, right?
Well, actually, what I think this is the charity round, but you know.
Oh, is it the charity round?
I figured I'd let you run with it until it became important.
First shows the top.
How long have you been sitting on that news?
Just long enough. Timing is everything in
Yes,
comedy, Doug.
that's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen,
We have to listen to this script. Can you fucking read it?
fucking wrote it. So,
Please finish by Friday night's 9 p.m. close order.
I just want to say, I was obviously very excited for the True or False round, and that was anticipation of the round that comes before the True or False
You
round.
just wanted to hear me read questions, Doug.
I do, but I got to bring us all back. I know I created a lot of excitement, as I do.
Created something.
But now we have to bring it down. It's time now for the charity round, in which I read out a few needy charities, and our comedy contestants award their points not to themselves, but to the needy charity in our area. Cue the music.
Cue the pig.
Tonight's charity round possible recipients are in the category of alternate Thanksgiving Day gatherings that did not work out. Are we ready to listen to the...
You don't sound very serious, Doug.
I'm very serious. You know, Sheldon, sometimes I feel so deeply for these charities that I just cry a little. That's all.
Doug, it's time to put the jocularity aside.
Oh, yes, and thank you for reminding me. There was not as much jocularity as usual because...
You wrote it.
Because and because Leonard isn't on the panel.
Dawn scores a point against the host.
God.
It's a beautiful thing.
Against the host. All right, so, yes, put your
The host
jocularity
wishes
aside.
he could score with me.
Put your jocularity aside as we read out the charity possible recipients in the
Lightning
category
fast.
of alternative...
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
It is a special. It is the Thanksgiving special.
What were you saying about controlled?
I'll just allow. I give them room on the special. So, it's again alternate Thanksgiving Day gatherings that didn't work out. Are we ready? Here we go. Number one. This is an open round. So the minute that you've detected a charity that you'd like to donate to, please weigh in. Number one. You could go to the charity gathering known as Turkey Pox. Anti-maskers protesting the war on Thanksgiving hold a gathering to give each other COVID to build flock immunity. The event led to a number of deaths because COVID does not work that way. Number two, you could award your points to Founding Feathers. In an attempt to social distance, a group of Nantucket housewives decided to recreate the first Thanksgiving, preparing the meal the same way our forebears would. It ultimately failed, however, when it turned out it was a bit cold, and no one could work out how to kill the turkeys without hurting them.
There once was a wife from Nantucket.
Nantucket is in the Okefenokee category. Or you could have gone or award your points to the gathering known as Butfukin.
Butfukin?
Butfukin. Butfukin is a vegan holiday virtual gathering featuring the creation of a dish comprised of a butternut squash stuffed with tofu stuffed in a pumpkin. The Butfukin event was canceled as it mysteriously attracted what the event organizer described as the wrong kind of people. That means Nate White wanted to go.
Hey.
Wow.
Which one of these needy charities would you like to donate
Jump
your
in
comedy
anytime.
points to this evening?
I'm going to go with the vegan version of turducken. Yeah, that was good.
You like
Kudos to
Butfukin?
the writers for that.
Oh, thank you.
There was a lot stuffed into that.
That gave me a tingle.
I love bread jokes.
All right, Don, very good. Thanks to you, the Butfucking people. Thank you very much.
That's Butfukin.
Butfukin, I'm sorry. It's an easy mistake to make.
The butt fuckers like me too.
Wrong word, wrong hole.
Oh, my
Where's
God.
Amanda when you need her?
Where is Amanda?
Where is Amanda anyway?
She's stuffing a pumpkin.
Wow.
Nate, you look
Yep.
like you have something to say.
I want to chime in as soon as I can because it is finally a cause I care about. I'm going to go with the non-maskers
Yeah.
because I watch a lot of daytime TV, being an unemployed patriot as I am. Did you know that the average funeral costs $8,000?
Did not know that.
And I believe this because Alex Trebek told me
Yeah.
on a commercial.
It's
my
true.
Wow. Yeah.
Colonial Penn Life Insurance.
Yes, exactly.
Cannot be
8,000.
denied.
It cannot be denied.
That's what I watch when I'm not.
All right, ladies and
sleeping at
gentlemen.
night.
How is Nate White still single?
I don't know. Ladies, you can reach Nate White at ultraquizplus.com.
Or
that a
through
real
his
site?
mom's Facebook.
She does get first. She gets first refusal. She gets first refusal.
Just send a picture
Stepping
of
up,
your
boys. Dawn is pulling away. Pulling out or something.
Whoa, Sheldon Bird.
Just send a picture of your favorite dish that you make, along with proof that you can make bail for Nate to Nate's mom.
And then he's yours.
Brian, you are the last contestant to have awarded his points.
better be funny.
I'm going to have to award mine to the good ladies of Nantucket, who have been through so much, especially the one who walked in on her husband doing that to himself.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite a shock.
Yeah.
I can
That's
can
why they
imagine.
decided to do it outside.
Is that an autoerotic asphyxiation joke?
No, but it could be. It could be. Well,
This
Nate,
is
well, he's
good.
only been divorced like a
all
week.
right.
Give him time.
That's the saying. Pack some
Nate-
belts when you go to
Nate White
Colorado.
displaying while in improv, it's sometimes better not to say yes and. All right, that was the charity round. Good luck to Bud Fukin, Founding Feathers, and
Founding
the other one, Turkey Pox. You all received comedy points and a rare full spread of points. Don,
love
would you
a
like to
full
talk
spread.
about that full spread?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the somber charity round. But now we are picking up the pace. And as you might have heard me say earlier, we're moving into the lightning fast world of true or false. Isn't that right, Sheldon?
That is correct.
Now, Sheldon, I believe there's a couple of possible answers for true or false. And do you remember what they are?
One, Doug, is, and panel, pay attention here. One of them is true.
True.
The other one is false.
False.
Right.
And I answered the questions?
They answer the questions.
They answer the
Yes,
questions.
That's correct.
And you read out the questions. do you
I
not?
do. And then you will
What do I
tell
do?
us what the real answer is.
I tell you what the real answer is. Okay, I think I've got it now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Ready to
Sheldon,
go?
lightning
This is
fast.
lightning fast.
One more time. One more time.
Here we go.
Can we give points to Sheldon for having to read this script this week?
Oh, shit. And make it funny.
I think the script's great.
I wish I could do
No
with my
points
voice
awarded
what
for
I'm
that,
doing
Nate.
with my face right now. I'm doing a full Jack Benny.
It's a non-visual medium.
All right, ready? Lightning fast. Pay attention.
Lightning!
The one thing you can say about optimists is that you never see them wearing a MAGA hat. True or
True or
false?
false?
Come on. True or false?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Did I read that too fast?
you read. Well, see, Sheldon, I'll just remind you that it is a lightning fast round, but that doesn't mean you have to read
All
the
right.
questions fast. That means they have to
All
answer
right.
the questions
For the
fast.
slow kids. in
All
the
right,
crowd.
try that again.
thank you.
The one thing you can say about optimists is that you never see them wearing a MAGA hat.
Ooh, we got the sexy Sheldon voice.
Sexy.
You asked for it, you got
Yes. I'm going to go with false because an optimist would never wear a hat because that would mean something was bad was going to happen, like rain.
Oh, that was a stretch.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen.
it. You said false.
Sheldon, you can deduct points, by the way. The one day I was in the bird cage, you can. It's
That's not in my rule book, Nick.
Off she goes. Who gets the popcorn?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn has walked out. Oh, she's back now. All right, lightning, true or false? Come on, baby.
Come on.
wait.
It's got-
false because MAGA hats are the most optimistic people I know. They think they won the election.
That's
Right, I was exactly. They are some optimistic motherfuckers
That's
walking
true.
around.
We can all
I
learn
mean,
a
look
little
at them. They think they've won. Exactly.
Thank you
That's
for
gotta be
perceiving
false.
the setup. All right, Sheldon. The answer, by the way, I should tell you, shouldn't I?
Yes.
It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's true. Yeah. Audience heckling. Sheldon.
Yes, Doug.
It's the lightning fast Ultra Quiz Plus true or false round.
You know, I got to talk to my union rep about this. It's like I'm cross-trading over here.
All right.
All right. Pay attention now. Trump refuses to concede through a special arrangement with this podcast to make sure we have material for the Christmas special.
True, but I want to know why you were just gesturing to your crotch. when you
Yeah. Yeah.
I know the audience can't see it, but you were very...
I'm just wagging my bell.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Wagging your bell end, you mean?
I say it's true just for the hope of the show, because I'd hate to see what would happen with no material for you guys.
Stick around.
Sorry. I mean, I know I'm leaving and all, but I wish you the best. Oh, wow. We're back to the charity round. Yeah.
I'm gonna say false because
Bucking the trend.
there's no way Trump listens to this fucking show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's true, ladies and gentlemen. I spent some bigly money on that. Sheldon.
Yes.
True or false?
All right.
Fast.
Trump, pay attention, panel. Trump has made an executive order classifying himself as a turkey and will pardon himself on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, that's got to be true, because I've seen the Russian P tape and he had feathers in his butt at one point. So, yeah.
True, because I've seen Melania gobble, gobble, gobble that president.
Whoa.
Which one, Obama?
Number 44.
42, 43, 44.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from Bill Barr.
I'm going to say we just don't know.
And it's right. John scores.
I was unaware there was an option.
That's right.
That's correct.
Yes. This is the prank we pull on the newbies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Colorado
Too bad you
doesn't
won't be
work
an
out
old
for
beat,
you,
but-
and you come back. Feel now.
And here we are, sitting around the tables during the lightning fast true or false round.
True or false?
Yes.
True or false?
Lightning.
Trump won the election.
True.
That would explain the hat.
End of the round.
No, false.
What?
I have no idea.
That's
I don't
not
follow
one of the
politics.
Oh
answers.
my God, ladies, it's false. Of course it's false. How could it not be false? It's false. Yeah, it's totally false. It's totally false. Trump actually called me and pressured me into making this question true, but I held fast. It's false.
Wrong.
That's
All
right.
right, next one, the lightning fast round. The Secretary of State of Georgia did realize that when
Didn't.
Lindsay asked
Didn't.
well, that's not what the script said.
That's well, now you know.
Yes, I've known for years, Doug. All right, let's rephrase this. The
Let's try it
Secretary
again.
of State in Georgia did not realize that when Lindsay asks you to tamper with the ballots, that it is a euphemism.
That's absolutely true because we all know Lindsey Graham's all about glory holes.
All about the glory hole.
Well, it follows in line with the same he means when he says to pull the plug. So,
Yeah.
False. This is America, and everything is true and fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's true. Of course it's true. Anytime Lindsey Graham appears next to a glory hole, the answer is yes.
All right,
wow.
we're on to question number 6. Pay attention, panel. People join the Flat Earth Society to broaden their horizons.
True, because some broads are flat.
That's complicated.
That is
Okay.
complicated.
Lightning fast.
It's lightning. It was lightning fast.
Obviously, we're trying to qualify for a higher caliber of audience.
We are.
I'll see myself out.
True or false? Other
In Nate's
contestants.
defense, he's only ever seen his mom naked.
Oh, no, she is a B cup at best. She's a B cup at best.
Christmas. Jesus Christmas.
Hey, I definitely was raised on formula.
My goodness.
True story.
True or false, Brian?
I'm sure that they got to get out of the basement at some time, go meet people, stop playing Risk, go meet other flat earthers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true,
Sure.
ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's true. How could it not be true?
I guess I don't get to answer, so I get the point.
Oh, fuck.
not
Don's
true.
answer was true. I swear you answered.
She wasn't lightning fast.
They all blend together.
Yes, that's true. Hey, now, Brian, you can see coming after Nate's like following an animal act, right?
Yes.
Coming after Nate's not something you wanted.
I never want to come after Nate ever again.
No, definitely not.
Nope.
Unless you're into B cups.
You're welcome, Brian.
Thank you very much. I look forward to never being here again.
Lightning fast.
Oh, this is still going on.
Yes, it's still going on. We
Although
have
his
more to
mom
go.
might be open to new partners, so who
Fair
knows?
enough. Fair enough.
All right.
True or false?
Sleepwalkers live in the dream.
What?
Wow.
True or false?
It's deep.
I heard
deep.
fleet walk.
That's definitely true.
Sleepwalkers
Sleepwalker.
live in the dream.
That's definitely true. I'm a horrible sleepwalker. I have horrible sleepwalking dreams where I've been defusing bombs like MacGyver, and I wake up and all my fucking remotes are taken apart with the battery stacked. So I'm not even kidding.
Can somebody check Brian for a suicide vest? False. They're clearly walking away from their dreams.
Ooh, deepness.
Jesus.
Did you say sleepwalkers or streetwalkers? Because I'm from Lewiston.
Yes,
so,
it's true.
Yeah,
My mom
okay.
was the last joke.
Aren't most of the Lewiston aren't most of the Lewiston streetwalkers sleepwalkers?
You're asking me like I would know, Sheldon? I mean,
I thought
like
you
that's
would.
pretty
Don,
presumptuous.
Don,
Who
wake
else
up.
would I ask? Leonard, do you know?
True.
True, says Dawn.
It is true, ladies and gentlemen. Of course it's true. Making sure I gave enough time to make sure that I heard that Don had said an answer. That was a true or false round, Sheldon. And there are no
True.
more true or false questions.
That's true.
And the next thing that happens is a song round. But before we do the song round, we have to figure out who has what scores. I think it's time for a quick check of the scores, Sheldon.
Yes, we have
I like that.
Nate with 15, Brian
Ooh,
with
okay.
17, Dawn with 17.
Wow!
We are really knotted up here. The song round
Wow.
again.
Unacceptable.
It's a pressure cooker here at Craft Brew Underground Boom Boom Room, and as always at this juncture, there's all to play for as we move in to the critical song round. I will tell you what the song round is about for new listeners and forgetful people. The song round is where we issue a topic to our panelists, and they take a short 8-second break and craft a song on that topic.
They're that good.
That's how
Craft is
good
a strong word.
Pulled out of our ass. And a strong beer.
tonight's song
It is
round
Craft
topic
Brew Underground.
is kind of important to read out the topic without anyone walking on me, Sheldon. Tonight's song round topic is leftovers.
Otherwise known as seconds. Yeah.
Yes, of some nature or fashion. Now, we're going to take a quick, short 8-second break while we give our panelists a chance to write the song. And I will remind you at this juncture that I am Doug Birgfeld with the lovely Sheldon Bird in the Birdcage with Don Hartill, Brian Brinegar, and Nate White at Craft Brew Underground Boom Boom Room at 34 Court Street, home of 45 million craft beers. We'll be back. Now, as you know, we're the only Ultra Quiz out there. We didn't have to plus it, but we did! And we're back to Ultra Quiz Plus for a very special Hallmark certified Thanksgiving special. I'm telling you this now because it's special season here at Ultra Quiz Plus. We've had the Halloween special, the election special. This is the Thanksgiving special. And then coming up is our season finale, Christmas special. That's right. We were coming to the end of season 2 of Ultra Quiz Plus. I'm not sure exactly who will be on the show for the Christmas special yet, but I guarantee you it'll be a star-studded cast with a special script, which will be good, and
Which will be good.
All kinds of surprises.
Well, who's the special guest writer?
And, yeah, I've got to get Santa to write it. So
I
want
think
to
we should do a repeat of the season premiere and have an all-ladies show and
Well,
Julie and Amanda for the season finale.
I do
Get 'em
feel
back
like
here.
I'd love to have an
Get
all-star
'em
Christmas
back here.
special. Of course, there'll be plenty of surprises, and of course, we're going to record it here in our home base, Craft Brew Underground in the Boom Boom Room. And of course, we'll probably still have COVID restrictions, but we will welcome the limited audience that we are allowed to attract. All right.
The bird would like to have the girls come back.
Yes.
The bird
I'll
likes
see what
the
I
girls.
can do. I'll talk to their agents. We'll see what we can work out. Okay, so Sheldon Bird, it's time now for the song round, is it not?
Well, yes, it is.
Are we live?
All right, the song round, reminding everyone, is where I have given the contestants a topic, and they have written a song during the break. And we're getting ready to hear their warblings into their microphones so we can assess the final winner of Ultra Quiz Plus tonight. But before we do, we have to sing the song round song. Isn't that right, Sheldon?
Why, yes, it is, Doug.
don't have to.
Let's sing the song round, Doug.
The song round theme, yeah.
Let's sing the song
That's
round.
what we're doing.
That's right.
Great, thanks for, we're going to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it goes. 1, 2, 3. It's the song round. Yes, it's the song round. It's the song round. It's the song round. All right, now we're ready for the song round. God damn it.
Nice. Thank you.
During the break, we also drew straws to see which of our contestants would be the first contestants on the song round tonight. And the short straw was drawn by Brian Brinegar.
Damn it.
Yeah. That can happen to a new guy.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Show up for more than one show, Brian.
Yeah.
Then you can go second.
Serenade us,
I don't
Colorado.
mind. I don't mind going first. So do I just introduce the song and the
You just
the
sing.
No, Leonard does all that shit. Just sing.
Okay. I thought we were still in the lightning round. I was taking my time there.
I think it's oftentimes, Brian, people talk about the inspiration for their song and then they, go into it.
The inspiration was you gave me the assignment, so I wanted to complete it, and this is to the tune of my favorite things. All right.
Good. There'll be a point for that, huh?
So now regretting not drawing the short straw.
Here we go. Gravy, potatoes, and warm puffy muffins, white meat and dark meat and all kinds of stuffings, glasses and pitchers all filled up with drinks. These are a few of my leftover things. Puddings that linger and olives on fingers, guests that arrive like comedy show bringers, stuff up their faces with beans made of string. But why won't they take more of leftover things? They don't take the hint as they start toward the door. I gently remind them there's plenty food more. Please take these packages tied up with strings. I simply can't eat all these leftover things. When they're all gone, but the food stays, now I'm eating mad. I simply just swallow some Maalox or Tums, and then I don't bloat so bad.
Brian Brinegar
Thank you.
is on the board.
Thank you, thank
Brian,
you.
I know you're new, but I'm the only one that sings on key.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry.
When are you moving?
My apologies. Right after the show. Right after the show.
Okay,
I'm out
okay.
of here.
Now, I don't think I remember who drew the next longest straw.
Oh, can I go next? Because I drew the same fucking song.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Hartill in a head-to-head song death match.
8 seconds is not a long time to write a song.
And it is nowhere near as good as Brian's. Okay. Turkey with gravy and biscuits with butter, cold apple pie served with whipped cream for supper, stacks of leftovers on tables with wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Brian's too.
Leg bones with dark meat and yams with marshmallow, cranberries tangy and shaken like Jell-O, bean casserole topped with fried onion rings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog whines, when the phone rings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply warm over my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Hartill is on the board.
I guess.
Oh,
Depends
who's that
with
leave.
3 boys, I don't really know much about leftovers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
True.
Did you
Ladies-
guys mean to write that together? Because it seemed very similar.
Okay, Nate.
I don't know.
Who's left, Doug?
I think Nate White is
What?
for the
I almost went
moment
with
still
In Excess
alive and
EU
able to
tonight.
sing.
All right.
That was.
All right. Do you have any Sound of Music fans out there?
Oh yeah, we're big fans.
No, I was waiting for Amanda Kinsey to interrupt me. I take a pause.
Everyone loves an inside joke in podcast land.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Amanda told me to tell you something.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
You can go now.
Thank you. I'm going to take you guys back to the 90s when everybody was like, hey, I like that band Sugar Ray, but is Sugar Ray Mark McGrath or is Mark McGrath Sugar Ray? Who is Sugar Ray?
We just don't know.
We just don't know. Anyway. Okay, nobody is saying it.
Yeah, you're good, baby.
okay.
Go ahead. You ready?
Go ahead, Nate.
I'm going to go.
Okay, here we go.
Is everybody ready? Oh,
Here we go. Nate White, ladies and
You've
gentlemen.
been
ladies
taking lessons from Leonard.
Go ahead.
Lightning fast.
Do it for Amanda.
okay. Hey, leftovers. Guess it's Thanksgiving time again. All these leftovers. Guess I'll make a turkey stew again. My family won't go. They won't leave. It never ends. It never ends. All the Pam that I used to spray. All the food that's stuck on the tray. All the diets I used to loathe have gone out the window. All the canned food Meme used to bring. To life she does barely cling. All this tuna casserole will go out the window. These dishes too. I never knew how much they bugged me. I'm scrubbing you. I never knew how long to cook meat. I burnt you. And now smoke flows. But still, today never ends. It never ends. All the bread that I used to bake. All the pounds that I'm gonna weigh. All drunk uncles have to go. Throw their QAnon thoughts out the window. All the pies, guess those can stay. All this food, why did they bring? Oh my God, my fridge really stinks. All these leftovers will be thrown out the window.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate White is on the board. Oh my goodness me.
Now, Brian, you can see why Nate thought he could sing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a time when
Illusions.
all focus moves to the birdcage, where Sheldon Bird will first use his incredible avian intellect to calculate the song round scores alone.
Can I just note how handsome you look tonight, Sheldon?
Beautiful.
Plumage.
It's the haircut I gave myself this morning.
His remaining plumage is resplendent.
Sheldon, is your
The plumage
beak
don't
longer
innuit
and
it.
harder than usual? I think it
You
is.
notice.
I did.
There he goes. Calculating away.
Well, we're supposed to be eating some suet. I'm
Yeah.
not going to.
No, Sheldon, we're not eating suet yet because you're just doing the song round.
Because of all the leftovers,
I'm
who needs
hungry,
suet?
man.
It's coming, baby. Do the song round and you get your goddamn suet.
Can't have any suet if you don't eat your meat.
Yeah. Okay.
Pop your shirt off real quick.
Oh my God.
I know. Well, no, it's dead air, but
Yeah, that's what it is.
that's okay. That's
all
what
right.
editing is
That's
for.
what
Doug.
it's what this part of the show. I hope someone can edit it. So the song round scores alone, Sheldon Bird.
No, not yet. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, well, you do that
Song
part.
rounds.
Okay. I make to confuse me.
Yes, I see something
Yes.
gone wrong
All
with
right.
you.
So we have Dawn with 4 points. Nate coming up from behind with 6,
Oh, okay.
and Brian with 4.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way to know what the scores could possibly be because Sheldon cannot possibly calculate the very complex equations that are required to calculate a score without his allotment of suet.
With cranberry sauce.
Sheldon, are you ready to receive your suet?
I would love to receive my suet. I'm starving.
I am offering the suet to Sheldon. I'm lifting my fat balls into his beak. He's masticating the suet.
You do, you'll clean it up.
Oh, yes, he's taking it in. I see a glint in Sheldon's eye. He's ready to announce the final score. Sheldon Bird.
Alrighty, we have Nate White with 19 points.
Okay.
Wow.
Low for me, but okay.
Yes. We have Brian Brinegar with 21.
Bullshit!
Whoa! Big score.
And Dawn Hartill with 21.
Jesus
is
Christ.
We need to have a
Is this a wrestling
tiebreaker
thing?
somehow.
We
This
need
is
to
the
have a
second time.
No, Sheldon, we don't need to have a tiebreaker because you're supposed to make sure that doesn't happen.
I have an idea for a tiebreaker.
All right, what's the tiebreaker?
Whoever wears a bigger bra wins.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen,
Prove it.
a member of the audience has stepped forward.
Leonard, weigh in, will you?
I will concede to our new player, Brian
How very classy. And to show how classy a move that is, I also will concede to Dawn so that she can always say she's never lost.
There we go.
Oh, she's lost.
Well, she lost, but Leonard didn't record it.
So
So the true winner is Dawn
Thank you.
Hartill.
Hartill, in a move that would drive Donald Trump and the GOP crazy, both of our winners tonight have conceded, but by mutual concession and by a vote of the Board of Canvassers of Auburn, Maine, Dawn Hartill has won the quiz.
But wait a minute. If we're following America and our president, the least amount of points wins. I would like to declare myself the winner of season 2 of Ultra Quiz Plus for more seasons. Make podcast great again.
Cue the music.
Here's a big...
Ladies and gentlemen, even though there is continuing litigation on the scores of tonight's show, I am Doug Birgfeld, your host with Sheldon Bird, and tonight our guests were Nate White.
Lindsey Graham on the phone for me.
Were Nate White, Brian Brinegar, and our winner, Dawn Hartill!
Wait a minute. There's a county in Pennsylvania that just found 2 to 3 points. Wait a minute. I booked a new podcast. It's a 4 seasons long.
I'm Doug Birgfeld.
At 9 a.m., we will reveal the true winner. Thank you. Make podcast great again.
It's me again, Doug Birgfeld, breaking in on Nate's diatribe to let you know that you can find us, as you have found us, on your favorite podcast thing. And since you are listening, please do us a big favor and like and subscribe.
Now you know how Chris Wallace feels.
From the Craft Brew Underground Boom Boom Room at 34 Court Street in Auburn, Maine, I've been your host, Doug Birgfeld. Go